Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to this morning's IPA. I feel super honored that I get to be the one to introduce some very special guests from corporate who don't always get to be here with us on these calls, but I'm not really sure who would like to share first. Maybe I'll pass it over to Katy first. We're going to talk this morning about PXP. So, what is PXP? It is the PartnerCo Experience, and it's happening very soon in about 3 weeks' time in Dallas, Texas. And you're going to want to be there. And this morning, they are here to share with us why we're going to be there. I'm sure they're going to share with us a few details on the agenda, and some different things like that. But before we, I'm going to pass it over to you, Katy, and then I'll let you decide who you want to send it to from there. But I just want to share just my personal experience. I've been in the industry now for 20 years, 20 years this year in January. And one of the things that I can share with you is, and I actually heard Reese share this on an IPA a little while back, and he said a lot of people think conventions and events like this are about the rah-rah, and they are. They're about like getting people their energy up about their business and things like that. But it's actually more about the aha that you might have at the event. And I know for my personal sponsor, Anne Wandition, her and Stacy Woodford attended PXP last year to go be a fly on the wall. And they came home and they said, we're doing this. This is real. And these people are real. And this is the real deal. And so if you are, maybe you're like waffling on your business, you're not sure. If you're the person who feels like you're not quite committed to PartnerCo enough to go, you are the person who needs to go. You are the person who needs to be there. And so I will just say events are certainly where your business goes from your head to your heart. And you will see that at PXP. You're going to see the type of people that are in this company, and you will, I know that you won't regret being there. So with that said, I'm going to pass it over to you, Katy, and let you take it away.
Thank you so much, Billy. It's so good to see all of you and so good to be with all of you on this IPA call. Thank you so much for inviting us. I look around at the faces and the names, and again, this daily call of examining your business and looking at the activities that help you grow and the discipline of being on this call is fabulous. So thank you to Todd and Brent who started it, and then the whole list of the leaders who continue to carry it on and growing your own leadership. So thank you for that. Just a quick comment, Billy. I'm almost sure it was Anne last year. My husband was like standing up on the side of the room watching some of the content, and Anne, I think, had just come in and they didn't know who they were, but then she didn't know he was my husband. But she's like, oh, are you enjoying the event? And then my husband, of course, was like going off on I think it was Tim Sells that was on stage, and how it was one of the best presentations he's ever heard at an event, and how the content, like he just was like gushing. And then they introduced each other, met each other. You just never know. Like that's also super fun because you never know who you're going to meet, who you're
Mhm.
going to run into, who you're going to create a relationship with, that maybe this year will be the year you'll create this fabulous relationship and that will last you for the next 5 to 10 years, a friendship, a mentor. This is part of what makes PXP so special. And maybe I can just share a few things. I'll hand it off to Lucy and Dan in just a few minutes here, but the countdown is real. I don't know how many of you feel, but like we are headed to PXP and we're on the way. The thing that I love about it, it's not just about what's going to be on stage, but it is an experience. So you will experience PartnerCo it's called PXP, the PartnerCo Experience. And that's the part that you can't, no matter how much on the presentation and you see the pictures, you can't describe that because really PartnerCo gets inside of you when you go to these kind of events. And your business comes to life. So one of my favorite things is the inspiration from leaders. We get really good content from all of your leaders, phenomenal training, and also inspiration and motivation that the very, very best that there is. Of course, recognition is a critical part of this event. And I can promise you there is some way every single one of you on this call is going to be recognized. So there's a title advance that you did this year, power ranking, What else do we have? Momentum Awards, the Vision Award. I mean, we have so many ways. We're going to be celebrating some of the winners from some of the challenges this year. And so, again, we are looking to celebrate every single one of you at PXP, and that's part of what makes it so much fun. Please feel free to take a screen grab of this one. This shows just the schedule, so you can make sure that you are where you need to be. Thursday is a critical day for anyone who is officers and above. That's going to be an amazing, amazing meeting from 9 to 1. We'll have all of our corporate team. The founders will be there. Your top leaders will be there. And we will be giving you the sneak peek into the event, the products, the packs, the launches, what is coming, and preparing you for the entire weekend. Lunch will be right after that, and we go straight into the mastermind. And I'm going to ask Lucy if she doesn't mind when she comes on talking about how powerful the masterminds are, because those are also one of my favorite parts. Thursday, I think some of you will talk about a field-led warrior worship is that night. I believe it starts right after at 6 p.m. So I'm sure, Todd, you guys might have already talked about that, or that's going to be discussed on this call. So that'll be a great night as well. Friday, we go 9 to 5:30 with a break for lunch. That night is our Star Partner Gala. This is a qualified event, and I believe, Dan, I want you to talk about that. I think we still can have qualifications for that, and that's just fabulous. You get to dress up, you get to bring a guest. We have some of our recognition that night. We give you an amazing dinner. So it's a huge celebration that evening. And then finally, Saturday, for those of you who are super committed to your health, we want you to show up at our workout, our Fit.co workout, 6 to 7:15 a.m. It's not, I promise you, it's a great way to wake up, get your body invigorated, get you moving for the day. We will be practicing our boots on the ground fan dance. I believe it's the first 100 who show up get a fan. So get there right on time, and we're going to be doing that, of course, throughout the event. Again, 9 to 5:30, and then of course that night is our rodeo chic party, which will be absolutely amazing. So it's going to be probably our best PXP to date. We have some amazing things planned, some surprises for you, some fabulous, fabulous moments on stage. And again, just being with every single one of you. And like Todd said, this is the best way to grow your team. Get your entire team. Don't come alone. That's probably the one regret statement I hear. So please don't come up to me at the end of the event and go, oh, I just wish I had my 10 team members with me, because I promise you, you are going to feel that way. So Dan, let me hand it to you and have you share some of the things you love and you're excited for.
Well, thank you, Katie. Thank you for that introduction, Billy. We love you guys. We're so excited to be on the IPA call this morning. By the way, what an amazing way to start each and every day, to get on with, hundreds and hundreds of people that are like-minded, and you can come in and lift each other up and feel inspired to go throughout your day. So thank you for the invitation. As Todd was talking, I started thinking back to my very first event that I ever did in the industry. I was a customer service agent when I started, and so my first event experience was they stuck me behind a desk in the store at an international convention up in Salt Lake City, and I was supposed to be a checkout agent. So people would go through the store, grab their products, come to me and check out. I remember sitting there at the desk. They told everybody that the doors were going to open. The doors to the convention hall was like this garage, the big garage door thing that like swings up. And as soon as that door opened, there were like 500 Chinese distributors sprinting through the store. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. And it was one of those experiences where just seeing everybody so excited to be there and to come in and shop and to buy products and all those different things. So, Katie, my favorite thing about convention that I'm excited about with Dallas is the ability for people to come to the event, have an exclusive opportunity to be the first to buy two brand new products that we're going to be featuring at the event. I'm not going to tell you what those products are. I'm going to save the surprises for 24 days. Holy cow, 24 days from now, you'll find out for yourself what those products are. My invitation to you, though, is as you pack for Dallas, you're going to of course, you're going to pack your amazing outfit like Billy has on for the rodeo chic party. You're going to bring all those things that you want to bring to an event, whatever. Leave some space, everybody. Leave some space in that suitcase because I want you to have a very similar experience, being able to maybe not sprinting through the store and giving Taylor and Kevin and my team a heart attack, but the opportunity to shop and to buy products there on site and to be the first to get them, the first to bring them back to your hometown, the first to be able to start posting pictures on Insta or on Facebook or whatever your social media outlet is. Be the first to be able to shop and to get those things. I tell you what, that's one of my favorite things. I love the chaos of the shopping experience that we can create at these events. I love the excitement and the enthusiasm and people trying to be the first to have those products and bring it back to the market. We're going to
Hey,
have a
Dan,
lot of
just a quick
yeah.
comment. Sorry, just a quick comment on that. In our Columbus event, just recently, our Connect event for our officers and above lunch, we had all of our officers and above sign an NDA, and they were able to take one of those products. So if you are on this call and you're currently taking one of the amazing, amazing products Dan's talking about that we're going to be launching, and by the way, we are launching 2 products at PXP. So if you are on here, give us a 1 in the chat box. And if you love the product, give us a 10, because I'm already getting these stories, like these testimonials of like, oh my gosh, this is changing my life. This is amazing. This is fabulous. So these are 2 absolute winners, aren't they, Dan?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at all the tens coming in.
I
So
know.
we have some people, the testimonies are going to be incredible. But yeah, you'll be the first to be able to get these products and take them home with you. So super excited about that. The other thing that I wanted to talk real quick is, and Katie, you kind of teed it up. We do have a gala qualification that's still going on. The qualification ends this week. So anybody that's vice president, if you're vice president above, or if you are striving to get to that vice president rank, let's push really hard this week to get your title and then push for those points. Push for the new volume bonus points. What are new volume bonus points? It's basically everything that you get paid that 30% on when you hit ultimate. So the more points that you can get over the next 4 days, that's gonna contribute to you being able to go to our gala event that Friday night, which will be it's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's just that beautiful black tie, elegant evening spent with the executives and the top leaders of our company. So with that, Katie,
Let's hand it to
was what I
Lucy. I
wanted to share.
appreciate, yes, I appreciate that, Dan. Lucy, give us some input and your insight.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm standing in the middle of a parking lot here.
We can't tell. You have a background. It's beautiful.
I know. I finally found the background and everything like that. So I get all of you who are out on the road, who are in cars half the time when we're talking to you and doing these calls. So my big thing about an event is when I look at this industry and I look at the most successful leaders, I would have to say, if you gave me one ingredient that makes them incredibly successful, it is belief. They 150% believe in their business, themselves, their team, the product, and that is what is built when you go to an event like PXP. And I think many of you, if you talk about like you were saying, like, oh, I'll just go check it out, and suddenly something grabs you. That is what builds the belief. And it's the same thing for all of us in corporate. I think if you see, you can tell when somebody's standing on stage and they don't have a strong belief. You know, it's their inflection of their voice, it's their stance. But when you've got somebody on that stage and they know what they're talking about and they know what they're saying, it's just mind-blowing. So that's why we have these mastermind classes, so that you can go there and you can learn, and who knows what it is that you're going to hear that you go, okay, I get it. And I don't think any of us expect you to fully understand what the power of what you have in your hands, especially the comp plan in the first week, 2 weeks. I mean, you know, some people, they just have to learn while they earn. Some people, they have to do it and they have to teach others, and that all grows. But that's what this is for. It's a belief making machine. And so if you have people in your teams that you think are struggling with their belief, they need to be there probably more than you if you've already got great belief. But when you're there as a team, it also means when you go back, you've now got a group of leaders who can share the excitement and share about the new products, and that they've had a glimpse of the future. That's super exciting. So we're waiting for all of you to come to PXP Dallas. And, you know, for my amazing Canadians, it's worth crossing the border. It totally is. And I know most of you understand we've got one goal here, and that's PartnerCo. And we are united across all countries and globally around the world. So when we're all together there, you'll also meet global leaders coming in from around the world. We've got a lot of our country managers flying in. And for those of you that do want to build in other countries, that's a possibility. But also, one more thing about belief, it is the product. So yeah, you can purchase a box full of products, but when you start taking them, like all of you with your drop stories, that's belief making. Even us, right, Katie?
That's
when
right.
we get, like it's amazing just losing weight, feeling better, but it's you believe in yourself and you believe in your product. So, come to PXP with us. It is an experience, but it's really a belief making machine. And we are me, Dan, Katie, the whole executive team, John, Darren, Mark, Vivian, and so on, are going to make this an amazing experience, an amazing belief building machine. And can't wait to see you guys there. We love you all. Thank you.
Back to you, Billy. Thank you so much.